So, welcome. I'm Whitney Bradshaw, and today we're going to be discussing a few things that Wachovia training does particularly well that some other companies might not do quite as well. The first thing is that during Wachovia training, they present you with multiple scenarios, a lot of different environments in which um, to display certain skills. There's a lot of computer-based training. But even on this computer-based training, they walk you through all kinds of different skills and provide a lot of opportunities where the students have the abilities to use what they know and kind of apply it in a real-world environment. Another thing that the training does well is that it provides ample practice opportunities. There are practice scenarios at the end of each section of the training, as well as multiple times during the training where they will actually walk you through certain scenarios and provide you with the opportunity to take these scenarios and practice in with with some slight changes to the content perhaps, but not necessarily to the actual practice itself for the skill. Wachovia also does a lot of hands-on training in practice labs. There are 2 days during the Wachovia Teller training where that's all that's done is hands-on practice, running the system, running the machines, running every kind of transaction that you could think, different scenarios, different kinds of ID, different checks and cash and money orders, official checks, all kinds of different training that's strictly hands-on. And I think that's something that really sets Wachovia apart because it gives you plenty of time and plenty of opportunities to practice hands-on. Wachovia also does individual instruction and aid through the mentor program. Wachovia's mentor program is made up of tellers, financial center managers, teller managers, etc. that have already been through the training and are already established tellers. And these tellers actually provide and serve as mentors for new tellers that are coming up. After you complete the practice, you're assigned a mentor at a branch. Usually they try to position you with the one that you're working at, but if it's not possible, then they will pair you with another teller at a different branch, and you actually go and work under them. For the first couple of days, you're usually just observing, watching closely, figuring out how they walk through certain transactions, observing the stuff that you've learned through the training period. After that, and you're assigned your own cash drawer, your mentor will actually observe you performing transactions, interacting with customers, etc., to best help you and provide some feedback with how you're doing and what you can change, what you can adjust just a little bit to make your customer service better. They also provide plenty of information. Wachovia trainings are presented with 3 different notebooks that's just full of information. Information on the products, information on the computer systems, as well as information on the different services that Wachovia offers to its clients. Mortgages, loans, etc., as well as prices on information like official checks and money orders, savings bonds, things that maybe don't get asked about quite as often, but can still be important to different customers. Also, the extended training period is fantastic at Wachovia. Trainees go through a 2-week on-site training. That means in a training building, trainees are walked through how the system works, policies and procedures, as well as customer service skills. There is a practice lab and a skills test at the end of that period to kind of set the trainees up for this is how it's actually going to be in a branch. The mentor period is another week to 2 weeks, depending on how quickly you get done with the earlier training. And then you go into your branch. After you're in your branch for between 2 to 3 months, you actually return to the training center for another session, another class on just customer service skills. That's a 2-day session, and then you return to your branch again, back in your position, working as a teller. After 2 or 3 more months, you actually return to the training center one more time for a final class on our Wachovia's referral program, and how you can best help the people that you interact with every day to help them best through what you can refer to them through other products that Wachovia might offer that may suit their needs better. The ways in which all of this helps Wachovia be more successful is that it produces knowledgeable employees that know the products, that know the goals, the beliefs, the ideals, and that know Wachovia's procedures and practices. All of this knowledge helps to produce these employees that know how best to help their customer bases, that know what Wachovia has and know how to best present that to their customers in such a way that not only does Wachovia get the benefits from customers that may open another checking account or may open a way to save account, which is their savings program, but may open CDs with the bank, which is long-term savings, may invest a lot of money in the company. This all stems from Wachovia producing knowledgeable employees through their training. Another thing that makes this training successful is that it provides incentives for the mentors. Mentors are provided with not only extra training outside of their teller training, but are provided with additional mentor training, which they're paid for, and then are given a bonus, albeit slight, but it is still a bonus, should their trainee actually become a teller and succeed in the teller training, and then stay at a branch for a 3 to 6 month period. That's just a bonus for mentors. It's real incentive for the tellers that are mentors to work well and to work well with the people that they mentor, because they want the bonus, which is logical, and it makes them provide better training for their trainees, for their mentees, the people that they choose to mentor. And the last thing that I think that all of this produces for Wachovia is that Wachovia has extremely high service scores. A Gallup poll is taken every year among customers of various banks, and Wachovia has received the highest customer service scores for 7 years running, working on their 8th year right now. But I think that all of this together provides not only employees that work well, but employees who are customer service based employees. These are employees who know that their first priority is to serve their customers well. And I think that that's what a bank employee should be. And I think that's something that Wachovia, particularly in their training, with the extended training period, with all of the training that goes into their initial teller training, and with all of the mentor program, with everything that they put into the training, I think that all of it produces such huge results for them that it makes the effort that they put into training so much greater. Because if they put a lot of effort into the training, they know that they're going to receive tenfold of that out of it when they have customers that want to open big accounts and that want to put more money into the bank. And that's all because of the way that the training is done initially. So I think that is what really makes this training successful. And thank you everybody for tuning in, and have a great afternoon.